Good morning. So right now I'm going to be demonstrating the negative stain technique. And I just want to start with how I would set up my station, which would be with the aseptic technique. I would have my lab coat on, gloves, which I do have on. I would have washed my hands prior. My hair pulled back, which it is. It's a little messy, but and closed-toed shoes, and the area would be clean of anything. Anything that I touch, I will make sure it does not touch any infected or parts or things that I touch. So I do have the Bacto incinerator on my screen. I would label all my cultures, which I have for this slide, which is Bacillus cereus, and I also underlined it. And then I also have, I'll show you more of my table here, but I have the loop. I have my culture, which is ketchup. And then I have the nigrosin in my dropper. I do have the dish set out just to show you. And then I also have this is kind of my biohazard sharps container, and I do have paper towels as well ready. And then here is, sorry, I'm trying to turn, well, there's my screen. So there's the Bacto incinerator. Okay, and then here is I'm trying to show you my space setup here. Okay, and I do have notes to go along. So I've watched the video. So again, I would prepare myself in my workspace. I labeled the slide with the name of the microorganism, which was Bacillus cereus, like I said. So first I'm going to place a small drop of the nigrosin stain on the end of the slide. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, so that's, again, it's soy sauce. So that's on the right edge of the slide. Then I'm going to, the loop would not be touching anything at this point, to keep it so that it doesn't have any bacteria on it or other bacteria that we don't want. So I'm going to put the loop in the culture, grab a little bit of that. Keep that away from it, put the cap back on, and then I'm going to, oh, and beforehand I did not say I would put the inoculating loop underneath the Bacto incinerator to disinfect that also before I did this. So now I'm going to mix the culture with the nigrosin, and like you did in the video, I'm going to go back and forth and mix that in there well. And then I'm going to re-incinerate the loop again to disinfect it before putting it down. And then I'm going to use another slide, and I'm going to place it at 45-degree angle. I'm going to pull it towards the culture, let it soak it, and then I'm going to spread it out. Okay, then I'm going to sit this down and let this dry, and I'm going to get rid of this infected slide and put it in the sharps container, which I'm putting in here right now, my pretend sharps container. Okay, so now we're going to let that dry, like I said. And then after that, we would look at, we would put this under the microscope and take a look and see what we can see. And after this, I will be sketching what it should look like. And then I would decontaminate everything. I would put this in the container as well, as this could, have bacteria, which we don't want growing on everything. I would clean up everything, and myself, I would throw my gloves away, and let me make sure that I'm not missing anything. So let's see. I showed you the slide, and I think that is it. We would look at under the microscope at this in the magnification of 1,000 times. And then the gloves that I have on, they would be worn while I was looking at everything underneath the microscope. And again, I would decontaminate my workspace and myself, and that's it.